Yeah, hello everybody. You are welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. So today, I want to talk about a very dicey issue in Nigeria, but I'm venturing into it today, and I want to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and why he is still in detention. Because there is one or two things I want to say. And what prompted this content for today is because out of many of the contents I have been putting out, sometimes in the comment section you hear people say, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released. All we want is Mazi. Why are they still holding him? So I just felt that I am going to make this content today. But this, whatever I'm saying here is unofficial, is not official. So I'm going to say some unofficial things, but they are not official. And but you know, I live in Abuja, and because I live in Abuja, I am very close to civil servants, and I hear things. So because let's just say, let's just call it beer parlogies, even though I don't drink beer, I don't usually hang at beer parlors very well, but this is called beer parlor rumors. So it's beer parlor rumors that I'm going to relate to you guys today. So it's unofficial. And well, before I go further, please, I want you to subscribe and turn up the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be amongst the first to get to watch. And I want to thank my returning subscribers because whenever I drop a video, you people are very quick to come and watch. And I say thank you. And also, I'd like you to hit the like button so that this video can be spread everywhere all over the world so that it can go far. So having said this, without further ado, let's get into the content of today.
Babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back. So the content of today is about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We all know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. He is the leader of IPOB, that is Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. And he formed that group, and then it was a group that are agitating for the secession of the Igbos to form their own nation, to have their own nation of Biafra. And, you know, and he brought about a lot of agitation from the Igbos, which the federal government now see that he's a threat to national security. And today he's in detention. Now, a lot of people are saying, why is he still held in detention? And that is why I'm making this video today. Why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still held in detention? Now, before I say what I want to say, I just want to make a disclaimer here, because I know it's like I have a lot of you guys who are from the southeast. Now I have a lot of people from different kind of different parts of Nigeria who have subscribed to my channel, but I still have a lot of people from the southeast who have subscribed to my channel, and I know they easily get annoyed. All I say, and a small thing I will say here, they will come to the comment section and say I'm full of hate, and it's because I hate the Igbos, it's because I have bad belly, I'm envious of the Igbos. Please, whatever I do is not out of hatred, it's not out of envy. You see, my channel, this channel that you see, Africa's Realities, is about socio-political commentary. I do socio-political commentary and analysis. So I do socio-political commentary and analysis. So I can take topic from wherever I can take. So when today I'm taking topic from the southeast, people shouldn't be angry. Is as the topic come, I feel, no, I need to say something concerning this. Then I come to say something concerning it. So I don't want to be banned or to have an embargo, not to touch this kind of, only talk about this, don't talk about. No, I'm an all-round person, and I want to talk about the issues of Nigeria all round. So it's not out of hatred, it's not out of envy, it's not out of malice. It's just when I hear things and I feel I need to talk, I come to talk. So having said this, let's talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, there are a lot of school of thoughts that say that why is Sunday Igboho, arrested and he was released, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested, but he has not been released. And this is my opinion. I look at Sunday Igboho and I look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, this I'm talking about is just a side thing I'm talking now, because the main issue I want to talk is coming later. So let me talk about this side comparison that a lot of people are making in my comment section. Why is Sunday Igboho released but Nnamdi Kanu has not been released? And to me, Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho, they are not on the same level of whatever it is they commit. Now, I know Sunday Igboho came and he is like fighting for a Yoruba nation, and Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Igbo nation, which put them on the same pedestal. And then Sunday Igboho kind of brought people who are agitated, the crowd who he ignited some agitation. So same way with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu too, he ignited agitation in his with his Igbo brothers. Same way, Sunday Igboho ignited agitation with his Yoruba brothers, and all of them were deemed as threat to national security, and all of them were arrested at some point. But Sunday Igboho is out. But the only difference I see from these two is that when Sunday Igboho, ignited his own agitation from the southwest, and he ran away to Benin Republic, and he was arrested, and he was detained, and when he was released, he never went into causing agitation and crowd anger and all those stuff. He now changed his tactic, where he writes letters and he go to League of Nations, and he goes to, maybe you go to United Nations, to League of Nations, to nations, and you advocate for a Yoruba nation. Some people are saying that is criminal. That can never be criminal, because that is the right way to seek for self-determination, is to go to League of Nations, to United Nations, to all over the world, and ask that you should be recognized as a nation, because we want to succeed for another nation. Because what makes you a nation is international recognition. You cannot just come and say, we are a nation, we are a nation. No, you have to be recognized by every other people, every other nations, for you to be a nation. Like Taiwan today, some people recognize Taiwan as a nation, but some don't recognize Taiwan as a nation. So there are some people that if they want to deal with Taiwan, they have to go through China, because they don't recognize Taiwan as a nation. So it's international people that recognize you, that can have, that look at you, that this is your jurisdiction, you are a nation of yourself. That is when they start dealing with you in business and everything as a nation of yourself. If they don't recognize you as a nation of yourself, they have to pass through your mother nation to reach to you, because they don't recognize you. So that is why the fight for secession has to go through international bodies, has to go through you trying to woo League of Nations to see that, let them recognize you as a nation, especially the United Nations. You have to go through and see that they recognize you as a nation. So person going through this way can never be deemed as causing security threat, national security threat. Now, let's go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, released, arrested, released, arrested, released. He jumped bail. He went abroad and continued doing what he was doing, and continued igniting agitation, and until he was finally arrested in Kenya and brought back. So Nnamdi Kanu, the only difference I see between Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu is more of a perpetual agitator, and like if you listen today, he goes back to the trenches and goes back doing the same thing he has been doing. So I always thought, well, these people are not of the same. This one just did once and he changed his tactics. This one never changed his tactics. Maybe his release. In fact, so that he jumped John's bail and he continued doing igniting, inciting agitation. Yeah, that's the word, inciting agitation, and it is deemed as a national threat. But if he is going to be released, and if he's going to go to League of Nations and be passing letter and be wanting nations to recognize, some people have told me that even that Trump has started recognizing Biafra. I don't know how true it is. Well, but this is not my point. Now let me come to my point. Now I want to tell you, my Igbo brothers, that even though as Nnamdi Kanu seems like a perpetual person who incites uprising, yeah, why am I living all these words? He incites uprising and he incites agitation. From his side, he would have been released by now because of all the pressure for him to be released. But do you know that why Nnamdi Kanu is not released? It is because of some Igbo leaders. Now, this is not official. This is Biapalo talk. This is from Biapalo rumors. But, civil servants are everywhere. There are a lot of top Igbo people that don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Now, I know many of you Igbos will say these people are betrayals. These people are saying, but if I found out, because I have spoken to somebody and he tried to tell me that why these top Igbo leaders don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and he told me why, and that is why I want to tell you now. Now, if you remember, when the white people came into Nigeria, they saw the North. The North is the North already has a centralized government, because when the white people came, Usman Danfodio had already come, and he had already formed a government in northern Nigeria, where there's a sultan at the head, there is Sokoto, and there are emirs in every other place that report to the sultan, and there are district heads that report to emirs, and there are village heads that report to district heads. So there is a centralized government in place when the British come, and we know that Nigerian weather was so hot, so British couldn't pack themselves and come like how people pack themselves, and how the white people packed themselves to South Africa or to New Zealand or to Australia. No, they couldn't come to Nigeria because the weather was, they can't even live in Nigeria. At that time, remember, at that time, there was no air condition and all those technologies that brought air conditioning today. So the British only did indirect rule to rule Nigeria. So it was very easy for them to use the indirect rule in the north, because there was already a centralized system of government. But we all know that the Igbo system is a decentralized system, whereby there can't be one man who wields power all over the Igbos. No, it has always been every small part of Igbo has his leader. Every small part of Igbo has his leader. And when they want to take a decision as for the entire Igbo, all the leaders meet in a conference and they agree. And that is how Igbos have always been formed. They have always been a republican in nature. So they don't believe in one mind, wielding power like a centralized power for the entire Igbo. Now, if to tell you people the truth, when Ojukwu during the Civil War, he ran away to Cote d'Ivoire. Then later, Gowon too was in power. Then Gowon was a coup took Gowon out of power. He was overthrown, and Murtala came in, and Gowon went and planned coup from London, and they killed Murtala, and Gowon was in exile. So Ojukwu was in exile, Gowon was in exile, and Shagari government came, and Shagari came to pardon Ojukwu and pardon Gowon at the same time. But Gowon was pardoned, and Ojukwu couldn't be pardoned. He waited until more than a year later, over almost 2 years before Ojukwu was pardoned. Now, it was Igbo leaders that truncated the pardon of Ojukwu, and it's not because they hate the Igbos, and it's not because they hate Ojukwu, but they are so afraid that Ojukwu will come and still be one warlord of the entire Igbos, and a centralized person in centralized power of the entire Igbos, from Anambra Igbo to Imo Igbo to Abia Igbo, to Eboyi Igbo, to all the Igbos. There's somebody that will stand and he's like the voice of the Igbos. And that is against the tradition of the Igbos. So that is why you find some of them, they don't like somebody coming to have a centralized power over the entire Igbo. And that is what Nnamdi Kanu is seeming to have. Because from all parts of Igbos, all the 5 states of the Igbos, he is now like their hero. He's their Mandela. He's their Mandela now. A very centralized person that everyone looked up to and everyone see that this is somebody fighting for our freedom. So it's like a centralized power for him coming down to all parts of Igbos. And I am telling you, the all regional top Igbo leaders, they will go from behind. They will not come to the public to say that this is what they are doing. But they will go from behind to truncate anybody that will wield a centralized power over all the Igbos. So, from Bia Palo gossip is that Nnamdi Kanu will have been released. Tinubu really wants to release Nnamdi Kanu, but the people say, no, this man, no, don't release him, or he'll come and destabilize us in Igbo again. If he destabilize the peace of Igbo, he will come and be wielding power like a warlord for the Igbos. They are the Igbos, but silently. But silently. But this is unofficial. Don't come to say this is, don't quote me everywhere, anywhere. I'm just telling you the Bia Palo gist. It's unofficial. So, you go and say that this is what I say government say. No, I can't quote any government person, even though I hear from here and there from people who work in government. So I can't quote any government person, so this is unofficial. So I like to stop this video here. I want you to subscribe and turn off the notification bell until I come your way with another video. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani. Remain blessed.